Good evening. So this was rather a nice surprise. I'd put in an order to order a pound of dice, and I get an email on the day it was supposed to arrive saying that the package was lost and that I needed to contact the seller. So this was very upsetting. It was just one of those days where it seemed like everything that could go wrong would go wrong. But I kept a cool head, called the people, and they asked if I wanted to have my card recredited or just order another one. So I asked them to order another one, and I'm not sure which one was which, but the package that was presumed lost ended up showing up, which is why I had that first unpackaging video, and this one showed up. So essentially, I paid for 1 pound of dice and I got 2, which is why I'm doing this one so quickly. Alright, so this is an unpackaging for the Chessex pound of dice, the D6 pips. Now, already looking at the package, I'm not seeing too much variety with this one. Almost looks exactly the same as the one I did previously. This is a different seller. But I'm not complaining, not a bit, because essentially one of these bags were free, and it's just going to be used to fill up that jar there, and essentially, or eventually, excuse me, I'm going to dig through there and showcase the more special dice, leaving a band of translucent and the solid colors somewhere on the bottom. So, let's get to this. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit too vague about where I bought these and everything like that. If you've watched any of the previous videos, you probably can gather what I'm speaking about. I just don't want to set off any red flags or alerts. Listen to that. That's beautiful. Okay. So I remember from the previous video that we got quite a few of the clear translucents like this, and of this odd blue shade, solid shade here. I am seeing, let's see here, alright. We had a decent variety of the smaller size dice, and 2 of the larger size. This time we got a translucent blue and a translucent purple. Looked red in the package. Also with the previous one, we got a lot of the solid orange and black dice, and these are a bit marbled, I guess, with a little bit of white or tan, so that's nice. So I guess, and we got I believe the total we got on the previous package was 94, so let's separate these and count them up. I'd just returned this morning. I took a trip down to Mendocino to look at the supermoon on Glass Beach. That was pretty brilliant. I had a lovely time. I was only able to stay there for a day, well, overnight and part of the other day. Let's see here. Went to a comic shop there also, called Black Door. Really great shop. They had tons of variety as far as not only selling comic books and a few tchotchkes, they just had tons and tons of stuff. Alright, these yellows are pretty easy to see, so I'll separate these out. And we'll get these guys out. I'm currently debating on what video game to get. That was part of what I was talking about with everything going wrong. I was essentially going that day, when the dice were supposed to come, I was going to pick up either Monster Hunter or Dragon Ball Z. They had both come out on that day, and something had happened that completely disabled that purchase. So I felt, alright, well, at least I'm going to get the dice that day. No. Couldn't even get the dice that day. But look how it turned out. I got a free bag of dice. And now I'm currently debating which of those two games I'd get. I'm slowly leaning towards Dragon Ball. I'm a huge fighting game fan. I'm not opposed to Dragon Ball. I've just never really watched the show. But I do like 2D fighters. And with all the playthroughs and reviews I've been looking at of Monster Hunter, it just seems incredibly hard. And I lose my interest quite quickly if I have to do the same thing over and over and over again to try to kill some stupid beast. I've had a little bit of experience. I got the Monster Hunter on the Wii, I believe, and came into it a bit late. So everybody was super powered with all sorts of grand sets of armor and weapons and things like that. I was just a itty-bitty hunter that died all the time. And it was just me doing the same mission over and over and over again, and I lost interest. I lost interest really quick. So I don't want to happen. I don't want that to happen again. Not with a $60 or $70 game, you know. And I know fighting games, whatever, there'll be some at least a little bit more replayability, and of course they've got the damn character pass or something, so you have to pay an extra $40 to have access to that when they come out. So it's hard to say, really. Either I spend more money or I just lose $60 because of a game that I can't play through the way I'd like to. Oh boy, I'm starting to go colorblind here. Let's see. Some of these grays and reds just all bleed together. Let's see here. Let's put you guys there. Looks like. Alright, put you guys like that. Oh, there's a fifth one. Okay. Again, lots of the speckled dice and some of the weird marbly types here. Not too many. And the clear translucents. Wait, would you go there? No, you're not. Got black pips. It's a nice marbly orange. Looks like there's only one of you. There's 3 of you, 4 of you. I'm sorry I'm doing this so slowly. It's a bit late in the day. Okay, you've got some red. You're a bit darker. Here we go. We'll go up there. Let's bring you a little bit closer. Maybe that'll help. Okay, we got speckled green with black pips. Now these, no. Wow! It's so hard to tell. Alright. Let's put you over there. Put you right there. Okay. Got some purple speckled there. We'll put you guys up there. Full on now. Okay, you 3 look like you could be together. I'm going to put you right here, like that. Oh, there we go, it's a bit nicer. Two of you, 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. There's 3 of you. Right, this is getting a bit easier, yeah? It's against my better judgment. No? Okay, they're not the same. Although you do kind of... No, I'll put you over here. Put you over here. Alright, so there is a lot of variety in this. It's just not multiples of each one. So that's not bad. well, not severe multiples anyway. You've got red pips, so you put you right there. Well, we'll do it like this, yeah. You two look similar, so we'll put you right there. You've got blue, and you've got green. Here's the marbly kind right here. See, that's kind of neat. Bit of purple in town. Alright, so we'll just color it like this and put you guys out like that. So this is what it looks like all separated. Let's count these up. Let's see here. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to count it again. It came out to only like 86, which is astoundingly low. Not complaining if it is, though. Was free. But let's do this again. Try to do it proper like and not keep everything in order. Let's see here. Alright, that should do. So we got... Oh, wow. Okay. This came out to 81. Huh. Alright. Again, not bad. This was essentially a free bag here. So this was the unboxing of the Chessex pounded dice. I know I shouldn't be. I am disappointed with the volume. It was a wee bit short for my taste. I think at the most I've gotten in one was like 107, which was quite impressive. And that did include large and small here. So I'm going to do my research and figure out which seller that was, because it was an ACS specific supply. I wasn't able to find them this time because they had given me the best variety and the most dice. So I am singing their praises. But again, this was a free bag that came to me through a little ordering hiccup. So I'm quite happy with it. It's going to go into that jar there. And at some point when that jar is full, which is pretty soon, really, it's the center that always gets filled up first, and then the outside edge. But once this is filled up, I'm going to empty it out and sort out the dice. Not by any particular order, other than translucents. I'm sorry. The solids will be at the bottom. I want to make a band of translucents somewhere in the center. So any of the clear dice, really. I'm going to put right in there. And then at the top, I'm going to put all the special marbled and swirly dice, I guess, or something. We've got the Comic-Con in my area coming on February 11th, so that'll be fun. Again, this was the unpackaging for the Chessex pounded dice. Thank you all. Have a great week and weekend.